Good morning everyone. I know lots of you like to watch this film on a Saturday morning. Again, I apologise for the up and down light situation on the first film of 2021. It's just because I really like to persevere using daylight because it just keeps the look as natural and as real as possible. Lots of YouTubers tend to really overlight their faces, so you don't really get to see the clarity and imperfections and the kind of, sort of soft textures of makeup. So sorry. Anyway, I'm going to show you the new foundation from Urban Decay. I know you're going to like it. 24 hours. I don't really like, that's what they say, 24 hours hydration. Who wears foundation for 24 hours? I just wish they'd sort of take that out of the marketing really, but it's a great long-lasting foundation that's really, really hydrating. I'm going to be using shade 40 and I've used this for the last week and I absolutely love it. I would say it's a mixture between the hydration of the Max Factor Miracle Second Skin and the gloss of the Halo Smashbox. So it's really, really lovely. Now the Max Factor one is really hydrating, but it's not necessarily glowy, or it doesn't enhance the glow, but it definitely kind of lifts and elevates your skin, and the Halo one does give you a nice gloss but not as much colour as this. Now I've used colour 04 that's slightly warmer than my skin because I just felt really pale and pasty this morning, but as you can see it goes on quite rich and warm, but just with my fingertips I'm blending that really easily into my skin. But hopefully you guys have got really soft hydrated skin now after last week's chat. I hope that was helpful. Look, I think that just works really well, really quickly, and it feels really light. Excuse me. Now there are lots and lots of lovely products coming through that are really nice in texture. So if you haven't bought makeup in a while, you don't necessarily have to think, oh gosh, what do I buy? What should I get? You can go for the same colour palette that you would normally use, but you might just enjoy the new types of textures that are around because they do make all the difference. Now this makeup's going to be a kind of brightening winter makeup because we all can feel, if we're pale skinned, a little bit grey. I've done a couple of things on Instagram with some influencers and their followers going, how can I lift my complexion? I've just got my concealer here, one second. And it's all about using colour. And that colour is a nice cool pink. I often talk about my Max Factor Mirror soft pink, but this is a new one by e.l.f., which is just as lovely, and you know how much I love e.l.f. I'm looking for the lid. It's called Putty Blush. And again, it's a really lovely hot pink, not too berry-like colour. I'm going to use the hydrating camo concealer from e.l.f. as well, just a little bit under my eyes, but I don't really want it anywhere else. I think it's absolutely fine for this look. I'm just going to blend that in with my finger. And with hydrating products, you tend to find that you need less rather than more. I want to show you the new NARS one and the new Tom Ford one if you want to spend money on foundation, because again they're really, really beautiful in texture and they just feel so light and pleasurable. And I think a lot of us don't wear makeup on our faces because we just don't like that sort of feel of it. I love the feel of it. Anyway, I'm going to go straight away in with the blush because this just really gives me the cheeriness to my makeup. There's that pop of colour. And I'm going to start with the apples of my cheeks, but I'm not going to leave it sort of Aunt Sally. I'm just going to bring that round here and just kind of create that lovely kind of winter flush. We've all been walking and walking and walking because that's what we can do. Or actually, I've just started running. Well, I started running in the first lockdown and I've now got up to 12k, so I'm really proud of myself. Never thought I would do that. So, I mean, I don't look like this when I've come back from a run. I look like a complete beetroot, but you get what I mean, right? Just that nice little flush. Now, before I started filming, I put a little bit of, oh, jolly good. The bin men have just arrived. Let's hope they don't make too much noise, but This is real life, guys, isn't it? Real life. Here we are. I don't want to stop the flow. I just put some gel in my eyebrows, clear gel, just to kind of bring them round a bit. And I'm really happy with where they're sitting. It's a L'Oreal one. I can do a kind of gluey eyelash glue, is also great for eyebrows that are really annoying, but I'm trying to perfect the shape of them because they're driving me mad. I think I'm going to use the Tom Ford Blonde Brow Pomade, and I'm going to use it with a Wonder brush. This is a double-ended brow brush, which I like. And I'm going to, rather than just sort of pencil in the whole solid shape, I'm just going to be a little bit more artistic and bring those fine hairs through. Personally, I don't like a brow that's too dense and too solid. I really like this brow pomade. And just tracing that through. It's really nice and ashy. And that's going to really help me with the shape of that brow. I'm just going to strengthen it underneath, just kind of building that line very gently underneath. You do need a brush that's really firm to get those nice feathered lines in. One day, bouts of sunshine and cloud, and the next week, bin men. I'm really sorry, I'm not spoiling you, am I, with my quality of filming? I do apologise. But you know what? These things don't really bother me anymore. They'd have really bothered me before. I'd, oh no, I've got to get it perfect, got to get it right. But like, hey ho. We're living in different times now, aren't we? I just take that out and just using that line there as my guide, the outside of my eye, to bring that down. Now, because I'm going to be using a really lovely orangey red lipstick, I'm going to keep my eyes slightly cool. Now, when it's winter and you've got pale skin, I find that if you use a lot of browns and golds, they tend to look a bit muddy. So I'm going to be using this shade called Moon from Trini London, and it's a cream. Again, her products are so easy to use, but it just gives me that sort of like soft, pewtery finish to my eye. It's very, very sheer. It's something, oops, me being a bit greedy. It's something if nothing, but I quite like that for a day-to-day look. And because I'm going in with the new NARS Airlight Matte, which is so nice. If any of you are lipstick phobes and you just really struggle with finding the right texture of lipstick because you don't like the feel of it on your lips, or it makes your lips peel, or it dries them out, try these, and the colours are absolutely lovely. Maybe I'll show you all the colours actually. I love an orangey red, especially clashing with this green jumper. Colour really has a great effect on me and is really, really lifting. So yeah, I just love the simplicity of that. Really nice. And because I want to lift and because it's all about woohoo, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Push Up Lashes. Now this is quite a ballsy mascara, and I'm going to place the part of the mascara wand that doesn't have any bristles right along my lash line, because that just gives me an instant eyeliner. That's why I love these brushes. Urban Decay does another great one, which I've used before. Is it called Freak? I forgot the name of it. It's green. You know, you'll tell me. Anyway, look, it's just an instant eyeliner, but you just have to know how to apply it, and it's really pressing that the part of the mascara wand that has no bristles on right against your lash line. And it is so easy. In fact, just for a sort of day look, you just need to get that part there and then just comb through. Love it. Right, I'm going to do a little bit more on my cheeks actually. I'm going to find a powder blush and I'm going to go and get those lipsticks, so bear with me. I'm going to use my beloved Frog Prince Cream Blush by Lipstick Queen. Just to amp it up a little bit. I was going to use powder, but I forgot how much I love this. So the e.l.f. is Supernatural, and give me that lovely flush, but just with a little bit of this, it kind of just adds a little bit more. Oops, sorry, just keep the camera. I mean, you know, it's one of those years possibly, isn't it? Now, these, look at them, they're so lovely and dinky and cute. And like the foundation, I just love this packaging. There's more colours. These are just ones I have. So really classic Hollywood red, the orangey red. I mean, these nudes I'm going to wear and use at work all the time. And they are just yummy. Really, really nice. Yeah, I just love them. Sorry, I was having a little pause. And I just love the packaging because it's really soft. Anyway, I'm going to get on with it. I'm going to be using Mad Rush. Yeah, Mad Rush. The only thing I don't find that wonderful is the doe foot packaging. Like if I'm applying a Lisa or a Pat lipstick, there is definitely a moment of glamour in there when you're applying it from the bullet, but this doesn't feel as nice, but you know, gets the job done. So you apply it and it's really, it's not liquidy, it's got a lot of movement in it, but it's so, I can't feel it. So if you put the Pat McGrath one on, which I love the texture because it's almost like powder, this feels like a proper creamy lipstick, but I can't feel it on my lips. It is so soft and lightweight. And let me tell you, when I've been wearing these and practicing with them, oh, what's the word? You know, trialing them for you. I found that after a couple of hours, I'd still be able to go, rub my lips together, and I would still have the flexibility in the lipstick. So it doesn't dry like a liquid lipstick, but it has the finish of a liquid lipstick. I mean, how much better do I look? And it's nice because it doesn't feel fussy and it doesn't feel too glamorous. It just feels cheerful. Lovely. I guarantee it is as soft as it looks. And you can also do this thing where, if like me, you're worried about your lipstick travelling, just take a clean brush over the lip line and it just diffuses it very slightly. You kind of get that soft focus effect. Good, okay, I'm happy with that. Don't forget to suck your finger. Oh, someone's at the door now. It's such a great trick to make sure that you haven't got any lipstick on your teeth. Great, I'm happy with that, and that is my cheerful winter makeup look. It's definitely made me feel and look a lot better, and I hope it's inspired you, and I wish you all a lovely week, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now.